Welcome to the Central Prairie Co-op Podcast, your go-to source for all things agriculture. Each week, we bring you expert insights, market trends, and real stories from the field. Whether you're a seasoned producer or joining us for the first time, there is something here for you. So, grab a coffee and let's dive into the business of agriculture from the ground up. Welcome to the Central Prairie Co-op Podcast. In last week's episode, we visited with Dr. Michael Williams, MD, about food as medicine. This week, we have Kate from the rural market with us to talk about some of the locally sourced food that we carry right here at the Sterling Rural Market. Welcome, Kate.
Thank you so much for having me today. Yes, today I want to talk about our locally sourced food. And we've went over this before, but I just wanted to kind of reiterate one of our goals when we created the rural market was to bring locally grown produce and products to our community. We wanted to find products from people in our own communities who care deeply about the food they raise, how it's harvested, and how it's shared. Our customers want to know where their food comes from. So let's talk meat. Local ranchers typically raise animals on pasture using ethical practices and sustainable practices, and they aren't factory farms. They're families working together who know their land and they take pride in their quality products. So at the rural market, we carry local beef, lamb, pork. So we've got hamburger, we've got steaks, we've got chops, there's bacon, there's brats, and then there's also beef and lamb sticks. So that's a great snack. And then we also carry water buffalo that's grown in Kansas, but it has a local tie to our community. And for those of you interested in water buffalo, it's very lean, it's very high in protein. So sometimes that's a good option for your diet. So when you shop local, you're getting fresher, better tasting beef, and you're supporting humane farming, and you're keeping your food dollars in the community. So we're very excited with the products that we carry as far as meat products, and so you need to come and check them out. We also have farm fresh eggs. We also carry local honey. And when you start digging into honey, we are continually learning the health benefits of honey. Local honey is raw, it is unprocessed, it's full of natural enzymes and pollen that mass-produced honey often loses. So honey isn't just delicious, it's deeply connected to the environment around you. And bees collect nectar from local plants, which means their honey reflects our region. And because it's local, there's many health benefits. Honey supports our immune system. Local honey contains pollen from local plants, which helps build immunity against local allergens. And so the consumption may reduce your allergy symptoms during pollen season by helping the body adapt to those allergens. Honey is very rich in nutrients. Local honey is packed with vitamins, minerals, vitamin C, calcium, iron. So a very good natural source of nutrients. Local honey is rich in antioxidants, such as flavonoids, and that can reduce inflammation and lower your risk of chronic diseases. Honey is a natural sweetener, so it can be used as a healthier alternative to sugar when sweetening foods and beverages. And then honey supports a local economy. Purchasing local honey not only benefits your health, but it keeps local beekeepers and agriculture moving, helps maintain the local ecosystems and supports sustainable practices. So we have many customers that use honey for their health benefits, mostly respiratory health and allergies. But as you can see, there's numerous reasons to put honey in your daily food menu. Number one reason, it's delicious.
Mm-hmm. And we carry bee pollen.
We do, and I've really just started researching bee pollen. It is very interesting. It too has many healing properties very similar to what honey is. When the bees collect the pollen from the plants, it mixes with the nectar and enzymes and forms tiny granules. And it's often called a superfood because it contains a wide range of nutrients in a natural form. So bee pollen contains protein and amino acids. It is rich in vitamin A, B complex, vitamin C, D, E, and K. And, you can take a lot of vitamins that aren't that complete. This is why it's often described as one of nature's most complete foods. It supports energy and stamina. It supports immune health. It reduces inflammation. Bee pollen offers detoxification and digestive support. Bee pollen users have healthier skin, healthier hair, and it also supports wound healing. So there's a lot of good things that come from bee pollen. And so how do you use it? It's a little tiny granular, comes in an 8-ounce bag, but you can put it in your coffee. You can put it in a smoothie. You can mix it with yogurt. It's kind of has a little bit of a powdery texture to it. It also, if you just put it in your mouth, it is sweet. So it doesn't have a bad taste, doesn't have a bitter taste. It's very, very tasteful. People will just mix it in with a little bit of honey and use it, put it in their oatmeal cereal in the morning. So there's a lot of ways to take it that don't compromise the healing properties and the health properties of it. So bee pollen isn't a miracle cure by any means, but it's a fascinating example of how nature packs a wide variety of nutrients into one tiny little granule. And the best news is we carry it at the rural market. We have secured a local source, and it comes in 1 and 2. The honey comes in 1 and 2 ounce sizes. So whatever suits your needs. There's hot honey, there's creamed honey, and then there's the bags of bee pollen. So we've kind of got all things covered in that bee niche, and hopefully there's something there that will interest people.
It's incredible what nature has given us to use.
Yeah, and it's easily accessed. So stop in at the rural market. We are continually restocking, and we're also continually looking for new products. So if you haven't been in a while, come and see us.
You can also visit us online at market.cpcoop.us. We would love for you to browse around and see what we have to offer. Kate, thanks so much for joining us today. And thank you, listeners, for joining the Central Prairie Co-op podcast, where we talk all things ag from the ground up.